Hi, it's Nick from the Run Testers, and this is our early review of the Saucony Endorphin Pro. So this is our early review of the shoe. So I've done about 40k in it so far across 3 runs of kind of different speeds and lengths. We'll obviously go on to do a full review of it once I've logged a bit more running in it and maybe do some more kind of race pace efforts. In terms of kind of the key stats of the shoe, its price is £190 in the UK and $200 in the US. It has a drop of 8mm from heel to toe. And it weighs in, this is my one, that is a UK size 9 at 229 grams, so just over kind of 8 ounces. That's not the official stat, that's the weight of this actual shoe that I weighed in my kitchen. The interesting thing to note about that is it's about 3 grams lighter than the Alphafly in the same size. In terms of the design of the shoe, kind of key parts are this form-fit upper, which is very kind of lightweight, very breathable, stretchy, quite soft in the heel as you can see, but quite easy to lock down and get a good fit for fast running. The midsole is made of Saucony's Power Run PB cushioning, which is a PEBA-based foam material, which is kind of the magic word. PEBA is what's used for Nike Zoom X foam. It's soft, it's lightweight, it's bouncy, it's great stuff. In this shoe, it is paired with a carbon plate that is S-shaped, S-curved, which kind of links into the speed roll technology in the shoe. Now that's really what's going to set this apart from the kind of wave of carbon plate racing shoes that's coming out. The speed roll tech in the Endorphin Pro is designed to kind of help you move from heel to toe smoothly, efficiently, maintain your forward momentum. On the outsole of the shoe, there is a little bit of rubber, but there's quite a lot of exposed foam here, which is that kind of polystyrene look you get with Adidas's Boost foam, although this isn't TPU, I don't think. There's a bit of outsole rubber there, not a huge amount of grip. It's a racing shoe, and it's designed for the road, but you get a bit of rubber there, which should increase the durability and the grip when you're running on kind of wet roads. When it comes to the fit, these are true to size for me. I wear a size 9 UK and these are a size 9 UK. They fit very comfortably. That heel's quite soft, but I didn't get any kind of slippage there. There's a little bit of cushioning around the kind of Achilles area. And the toe box is relatively generous. It's not the kind of really knockdown narrow fit of kind of an old school racing flat. A bit of room there. It's a comfortable shoe, I'd say, and I think you should go true to size with it. On to the running performance of the Saucony Endorphin Pro. Like I said, I've done 3 runs in it. So I started, kind of arrived and took it straight out for a progression 10k, starting at around 350 per k and finishing at 320 per k for the last one, which is kind of my race 10k pace. This was also done in the rain, it should be noted. And there was a little bit of slippage actually from that outsole, even on kind of flat tarmac. It's not brilliant for finding grip, but nothing that slowed me down, I don't think. You can just feel it on each footstep. The second run was just an easy 30 minutes. And then this morning I did a 90-minute run where I did half an hour easy, half an hour steady, and then half an hour at around just under 6-minute mile pace, around 340 per k. I'd say it's a surprise immediately when you first run in this shoe. It feels soft in the hand, it's PEBA foam, it's got a carbon plate. I kind of expected that kind of boing boing Vaporfly style feel to it, but no, it's not. It's actually reasonably firm, and it's all about that roller. That's really what you feel most of all in the shoe. It's maybe when you first kind of start, you get a little bit of kind of bounce from the heel, but really it's all about a smooth forward motion from that speed roll technology. And it feels brilliant, to be honest. Like it's quite a subtle feeling. It's not the kind of, you step into a Vaporfly and you immediately know this is something different. This doesn't feel that different to a normal shoe. It's just, it feels really like a really good normal shoe. And then as you change the pace, the feel of the shoe doesn't change, but you notice that it just feels good to run at faster paces, if you will. So I think it was particularly the case on this progression run this morning, going from easy to steady to that kind of, fastish pace, still kind of slower than my marathon pace, but a fastish pace. Didn't feel different. Like it didn't feel like the Alphafly changes from when easy to fast running. It becomes a much kind of firmer, smoother ride at fast paces. This feels the same, and it feels good at all paces. It's one of those shoes where you look down and your kind of heart rate's not as high as you might expect it to be holding the pace that you are. So maybe I was just having a fantastic day this morning. That's the problem with early reviews. You don't have that many runs to kind of judge it by. But the runs I have done in it have felt better in this shoe. And even when I was kind of going flat out at that 10K pace, at the end of that 10K, because I'm not really in perfect 10K shape right now, it still felt good. It's different, I would say. And I think probably that might be the way to go to kind of take on the kind of Nike shoes at the top, because I do think this is probably a more versatile shoe than kind of the Vaporfly and the Alphafly, and it's certainly a more stable shoe as a result. It has a high stack, but it doesn't have that kind of hugely high stack on the kind of Alphafly. And that rolling motion just means I think a lot more runners are going to find this easier to use. I think the Alphafly or the Vaporfly, which is a very different feel and a little bit less stable. Although I did mention I had that little bit of slippage kind of when I was running in the rain. It grips well around corners. I didn't have any trouble taking corners at speed in it. And yeah, it just feels very smooth. that speed drop technology is ridiculously smooth. And that versatility, like with the Alphafly, I took it for an easy run. I didn't really enjoy it that much because it's such a big stack of cushioning. You're not really meant to use them for easy runs, to be fair. But this, I think you could. Like if you wanted to use it for every run, I think you could quite comfortably, and it feels pretty great. Like it's a slightly, like I say, it's firmer than the Alphafly and the Vaporfly and kind of other kind of boing shoes like the New Balance TC. But it's not harsh feeling. It's because of that roll, you don't like land in it and go, oh, it feels like a racing flat. You just get that sensation of kind of rolling through and, flying along basically. So you could use it for all your runs. I still wouldn't, because Piba foam probably isn't renowned for its kind of durability. Don't really have any thoughts just on how long the shoe's going to last, but I'd probably save it for your fast training, your hard long runs and then your races. I do think it's got the speed there for short races as well, actually, judging by the kind of stuff I've done it so far. I'll try and put it through like a speed session next week, and that will kind of give a bit more info on whether it's got the kind of real raw pace for a 5K, but certainly my early impressions are that this is a bit of a stunner of a shoe. It's different, and it offers a new kind of option in the carbon plate arena. It's a very smooth shoe. It's a more stable shoe than some of the others that have come before, but it's very, very quick. It runs lighter than its weight, definitely, even though the weight's not that high. And I do think pretty much any runner could step into this and enjoy it because of the feel of the shoe. And there is the fact that it is a bit cheaper to consider as well than most of these other shoes. It's £190, which is, 70 quid cheaper than the Alphafly and 50 quid cheaper than the Vaporfly. Something to be considered. So yeah, I'll update you more when I've got the chance to do some kind of more fast running in it. I'll try and get a kind of race pace effort in it as well soon. But so far, very, 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 very positive signs for the Saucony Endorphin Pro. So that's it for now on the Saucony Endorphin Pro. Like I say, we'll be back with kind of a full review, and also going to do comparison videos comparing it to the Vaporfly and kind of Alphafly more directly. Do let us know below if you have any questions about the shoe, or if there's anything you particularly want to know about it, or what other shoes you want it compared to. We'll do our best to get those videos up as well. But that's all for now. Thanks very much. See you next time. Do like and subscribe and ring that little bell. And yeah, we'll see you soon.